What's up, this Interbank? How you doing, man? Did you get notification? I don't know if notifications are going out. I think this will be a very chill stream because I posted an emergency video today, so MM crypto style, and I think it ate up all the notifications. Yes, got to think. You got to think. That's good. That's good. Good to hear. I just got notifications. Okay, so some notifications are going out. That's good. That's good. Let me chill the video a little bit somewhere. Oh my god, I did change the thumbnail, man. Why does it say? Oh my god, I don't get it. Do you see the thumbnail that says, you know, help me with this pattern? Do you see the thumbnail with the, you know, does the thumbnail say Sunday evening, or does it say help me with the pattern? There he is, Vanaleswa. How you doing, man? See, it shouldn't be this one, man. It shouldn't be this one. It's wrong thumbnail. God damn it. It's wrong thumbnail, guys. It's wrong thumbnail. Why is the thumbnail wrong? It's wrong thumbnail, guys. It's wrong thumbnail. I don't know why. Scammer or real? I don't think Scammer got a stream. My beer legend with great music taste. Just random music. I don't know. I don't know why this thumbnail is, you know, I changed the thumbnail up here, but you know, it does not want to change the thumbnail. Save. Let's do the shady stuff, guys. Let's do the shady stuff and go to private window, and let's go to YouTube, because here, yeah, reject all. We don't want to anything. The late adopter. There we go. And still got it. And still this, you know. I don't know why. I don't know. Looks real. Hair is right. Control F5. Yeah, it doesn't work. You know, Control F5. It's still the same thumbnail. Help me with, you know, this is like 2 days ago thumbnail. Till I have a beef with chair. With what kind of chair? So, you know, it's the thumbnail is wrong, guys. The thumbnail is wrong, and I don't know why YouTube, you know, it's showing this thumbnail. Maybe it will update after a while. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how this works. Nah, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Let's do this. It's wrong. No. I don't need help with the pattern. There we go. I don't need help with the thumbnail. I think it's wrong thumbnail. I don't know. Start a new stream. Nah, if I start a new stream, then, you know, notifications don't go out. I don't want to bother with that. It's not that important. Just thumbnail, guys. Just a thumbnail. Let me just see. What thumbnail do you see? There we go. What is BTC doing? Only the biggest have copycats in this world. Only the biggest, only the biggest. But this guy is Norwegian, guys. This guy is Norwegian. So we got a scammer, guys. I don't know how many of you have, you know, how many it's up to. Maybe it's only me. Maybe it's only me. I don't know. Is it updated right now? It's still showing the wrong thumbnail. I don't know why. Doesn't matter. Only the biggest copycats. So guys, there's a scammer. You know, this. If you go to Twitter, this is my account, right? This is my account. You know, 3,843 followers. You can see here down here. You know, 48 likes, 2 retweets, 5 replies, 33, 9. You know, 18, 6. You know, there's a lot of, you know, stuff going on, right? But you see the name TLI Crypto. If you just add one more letter to this name, one more letter, one more O, and go to this account, you're blocked. You're blocked. But let's copy this over here and let's go to, you know, private window over here, and you'll see the account over here. And this is the account. You can see here this guy TLI Doctor, 2,500 followers. Alright, and the problem with this guy is that, you know, he copied my, you know, everything, and you can see here he got 2 O's at the end, so he's definitely a scammer. And he copied like all of my tweets, and he's been doing this for a while. I thought, you know, you see him May 20th, you know, he's been doing this for a while. May 12th, May 10th. I don't know how far back does this go. Oh my god, he got my Badger stuff as well. 69 likes. Like, how does he get all these tweets? Yes, this is pretty. And I don't get it. I don't get it. How does he get? How does he get, for example, like Caveria to, you know, reply to his tweets as well? I don't get it. I don't get it. How does he do that? Tunnel mine changed to Southern Anatomy when I refreshed my subscription feed. Oh, good. So how does he do that? So this is a fake account. He's got 2 O's at the end. 1, 2, 2 O's. And got 2,500 subscribers. And he's got all the... Oh, he's just retweeting. Retweeting. He's not posting stuff, he's retweeting. He's retweeting everything I do. Okay, okay, he's retweeting. So I was wondering, like, hey man, how is this actually? So it looks real, but he's just retweeting from, you know, the late adopter. You know, he's just retweeting everything I post. That's why, you know, it looks real, but it's not. He's just retweeting everything. Yeah, retweeting. So this is definitely, you know, a scammer account, and some people have said that, you know, he is, you know, contacting them and asking them stuff like that. But he's also talking in Norwegian. So, you know, if there's any Norwegian in the chat, you know, you know, this is a scammer's account. So, you know, just so you know that. What will gain this scammer with impose you? Now, because he needs, he goes to other people's chats and he talks to them, and then he tries to, you know, because I got credibility, so using my credibility. He's using my credibility to scam other people with, you know, certain stuff. I can show you here in chat. Can I do it like this? Can you see this? Okay. But you can see here, he's contacting them on this on Twitter. He's contacting them, and he is asking, are you familiar with ultra booster trading systems? And, you know, this guy that actually posted me this, you know, he says nope. It's a new, you know, shopping system. It's not officially out in the market yet. It's more secure than 70-85. It has 70 to 85, you know, profit rate, it analyzes the markets and, you know, does the trades. It minimizes the loss and makes sure you have a good, you know, trade. Not for me. I don't like that you are, you know, scamming and then, you know, he gets blocked. But, you know, he's using my my credibility to, you know, get my, you know, subscribers and followers to, you know, to go into this this kind of stuff, you know. So he's trying to scam them that way, right? Says he joined 2040. He didn't join 2040. He just hacked somebody's account. What they do is they hack the account, then they change the name. They change the name, they change thumbnail, everything. They clean everything they have, and then once the account is clean, they, you know, so somebody's account from, you know, November 2014 is being hacked. You know, so they just change everything and just retweet all of these things, and, you know, and they impersonate you, you know. 2.5k of Twitter names collected is also valuable also, yeah. So he had 2,500 photos, but it's a hacked account. This is a hacked account. So, you know, if you're a scammer, the first thing you need to know is some, you know, you need some kind of, you know, credible account. You know, if you get any kind of account, that's why I'm reacting to this kind of this account. I usually don't, you know, post that much. I just say, there are scammers in the comments and stuff like that. I get that, you know, they are all over the place. But this guy has actually, you know, managed to, you know, hack a, you know, Twitter account. Maybe that's his account. I don't know. Maybe it's joined, you know, only has to. But this is most likely hacked account, and it's already has 2,500 followers, and I got something like 3,000. So, you know, it's pretty close there, right? Everything looks the same, and, you know, when you look at it, if you're not very observant, you won't see the retweet stuff, right? You won't see the retweet stuff. Everything looks legit, right? So he's using this to, you know, contact my followers, and he's trying to scam you guys, you know, to go and buy this system, whatever he's selling, or, you know, to transfer money to him, right? So the reason I'm actually reacting to this is because this is a little bit more than just, you know, link in the comments with my name, you know. So that's why I posted on Telegram, I posted on Twitter, I posted a video on YouTube. So now I'm just trying to tell people, because I heard people are telling me that he's already contacting people. It's definitely 100% Norwegian guy, and from Norway. So, you know, how did he do this? I don't know, but, you know. Market Wizard, why am I not following your Twitter? Because you have nothing valuable on your Twitter, man. You're just shilling your stuff, man. Market Wizard. You're just shilling your indicator, man. There's no value here, man. No value. Zero value. He was following me, yeah. So what often they do is they, you know, start following you, and then they contact you, and then they start talking to you, you know. They're trying to build credibility, you know, with you, and then, you know, try and convince you that, you know, you are talking to me, and, you know, and since you're already watching my channel, you have a lot of credibility, you know. So there's that. I just posted a short signal on my Twitter. Man, your short signal cannot be seen, man. Look here. I don't know why I'm doing this way, but, you know, whatever, this is private. Where is it? One hour ago, 45 minutes of bearish. Like, what's this, man? What's this, man? You post a signal, man. I cannot even read. This is your indicator, man. I cannot read your indicator. Nobody can read your indicator. And also, you know, the colors are looking very, very, you know, ugly. So, you know, I just don't feel it, man. You know, the only people that can read your indicator can understand this kind of stuff, man. Only people that can read your indicator can understand this kind of stuff. You know, so yeah, you're posting stuff, but, you know, it has zero value to me. So there's that. Okay, enough about that. I watch this channel for farm permabull, but no one have a crystal ball. Yeah, we always permabull. Like, if you look at like 5-10 years, you know, years into the future, we are gonna hit like 1 million or 10 million or 50 million or whatever. Blurry. It might be blurry. I had someone impersonate me years ago. I reported directly to Twitter, not just by reporting them, but found a specific link and a form to fill out to report. Maybe it still exists. Nah, I think this is gonna be sufficient when enough people are, but I actually managed to get people to report my channel. So today I was out, I wasn't at home, but I thought it was important enough to actually post a video on YouTube about it and tell people, because I did not know about this. So I made, you know, MM style emergency warning Bitcoin video.
This is an emergency video, a little bit, and I don't know what you're thinking, maybe, why are you doing this?
But the problem here is that I said, you know, there is a link down below to the scammer's account, can you please report him? And in the description down here, in the description, I actually put out my own name. I put up my account. It was staying like this until I had like something like 50 or 100 views on the channel. So I probably, you know, managed to, you know, get some people to block my, you know, Twitter as well. And you can see here, I say I managed to put correct account, meaning my account, in description. It's fixed now. Oh my god, this is so sad. So when I posted the video, I managed to actually not put his account down here that people are, you know, I said report this account, and then I put the account name down there, and I actually managed to put my own account down there, you know. So that was, you know, blurred. How about some TA? Yeah, how about some TA? Yeah. So we are done talking about Twitter and stuff like that. How about TA, guys? How about TA? TA are one of the big boys now. We have a little bit more updates like that. It wasn't bad. Nah, I'm not feeling it right now, you know, and you know, nothing is that big emergency because we already kind of know what's gonna happen, and I like more like streaming like this. By the way, right now, 68 people say Sunday evening with, yeah, it's okay. Maybe you don't need this thing anymore up here. There we go. You're live. You do mistakes. Imagine you blocked yourself. Yeah, imagine I blocked myself. I feel sorry for me. I have the best signals. Maybe you do, man, but you know, if people cannot read your, you know, indicator, it's really hard. I've seen people's opinion determine the bottom is in, or maybe it isn't. So TLI is tiebreaker. He says June, lol. I say June, maybe we'll see. Okay, let's talk TA, guys. Let's talk Bitcoin. Let's see what's happening here. It does look bearish, I gotta tell you that, because you see here we had this, you know, triangle up here. I'm just gonna put lines up here. We broke out. That was a trend line. We broke the trend line. We retested the trend line down here. Right now we are forming this, you know, bear flag up here. That might pull us down. Now, it's only after we break down this, you know, what's that down here? 28.5 level down here. Only after we break this 28.5 down here, you know, the more downward movement is confirmed. The more downward movement is confirmed. So right now there is a line down here. It's at around 28.715, give or take. This line, only after we break this line on the downside right now, that's when we are gonna start dumping. So you know, this over here looks like some kind of bear flag that's gonna push us down right below this level down here. So I'm change the music. I'm from party. I'm not on milk. Okay, let's chill the music. Yeah, I also think it's a little bit, you know, too hefty for this. Evergreen. Now let's just go with normal stuff, you know, low key. Yo Casper, how you doing, man? We tested for all the bear flag. So this line down here is very important, guys. This line down here is very important because up here we had this, you know, this line. You know, if this goes a little bit up here, I think this goes something like this down here. Maybe something like this up here, all the way up here. If you stand, maybe it goes something like this, give or take. I think this is a nice line, but you know, whatever. Maybe it's something like this up here on the downside, and we went above it and right back down again, right? It doesn't matter. We got rejected by these levels down up here at 30.5, definitely right now. We went down with the wick to back to the support level down here. you see down here, back to the support level. We went down with the wick, and right now we are climbing up here with this bear flag, and this is normal move after. So you got impulsive move with a flagging towards upside, hitting the moving averages. So right now what I think most probable right now is to happen is that we break this on downside and go the distance again. I don't think it's down here. Let's just say it's down here somewhere, and then we go down to some kind of 28k down again, right? Another time. So we break this very important support level. If we break that, we might see some kind of back test on the lines down here again, and then again if we go down here, we just kind of increase the speed all over and over again towards downside. It doesn't matter. This part over here does not look bullish. That's what I'm trying to say. And so short term, I think probability right now over here is more towards downside. If we were somehow managed to get breakthrough above these moving averages, just forget about this, and then we are looking towards upside. So again, TA as TA does, 50-50%. I was so disappointed earlier. I saw the car shot and thought till I was gonna show us his Lambo. Yeah, no Lambo here, man, not yet. Unfortunately, no Lambo. But it's also good, because it's really hard to put baby seats in a Lambo. So there's that. Anybody ever use bot trading Qcoin? Nah, not me. I don't know how that actually works. What song was Mario Bros on loop? No clue, man, no clue. I don't know what I clicked. It's Harris Heller. Maybe I can share the stream. I think it was Arcade. Share copy album link. Can I just do it like this? Nah. It's the artist is Harris Heller. On Spotify. Harris Heller on Spotify. Voice is very low on volume. Is it? I don't know, man. Maybe the music is just loud. Music just a little bit loud in my opinion. Okay, so music is loud. Okay, cool. There we go. Maybe this is gonna help a little bit. Maybe the mic is a little bit off as well. Maybe this might be a little bit better. I don't know. It's min-maxing stuff. Yeah, sound like NES and Mario Kart. Yeah, it was arcade music, so there is that. So you can see down here, guys, this part over here actually does look a little bit bearish. Unfortunately, it does look a little bit bearish, but we are still not breaking on the downside. There is still some kind of hoping that this is some kind of longer channel up here. We talked about that this might be because I really like this wick down here, so I want to use this wick, right? And I think the wick was something like this down here, and if you use this wick on the downside down here, maybe up here somewhere, something like this. Maybe there is some kind of channel, right? Some kind of channel, maybe. See up here. This looks more legit though. Something like this. Maybe it's some kind of channel up here, right? Because over here there is so many touches up here. One touch up here, one touch this, right back up again, holding support. A touch down here. Then here was a little bit dancing on the side, but there is touch up here, and then these are dancing as well, which are actually not that good. But it does have couple of nice touches up here. Very nice touches. I would like that this actually got more nice touches, but it isn't. But there are some touches up here. So maybe it's some kind of channel. Maybe something up here, right? Give or take. It might just be some kind of channel, right? It might be some kind of channel, and you know what? Let's just use this channel up here. It's good enough. I don't know if it's good enough. It's okay. It's 4-hourly channel, so you can always get these moves that are not actually very nice. Don't hear music either. Which voice is he telling something? Just relax the sound. So you cannot hear anything, guys. I think you can hear it. I'm just talking very, very slow and very, very soft. This is some kind of next level. This is some kind of next level ASMR TA. And guys, this is a channel. When you speak up, I can hear. We like ASMR on this channel, of course we like ASMR. Now this is definitely a channel, and you can see the channel. So of course there are two lines of support down here. Bot engulfing. This is not engulfing down here. Maybe it's down here as well. Let's say it's down here as well. Let's say down here. So I think we need, we need to move all the way down, not just out of the this support line. I think we need to go below 28.5 down here. I think we need to go back below down there, and then we might see some kind of. The sound quality is great, nothing wrong. Snoop Dogg in the house. Don't do that. Yeah, we're gonna chill. We have our boundaries, how far and how low we can actually go with the sounds. Inverse bear flag. Yeah, inverse bear flag. So we've been talking. You can check out the stream yesterday. This thing is, this is actually very bullish pattern, guys. Bear flag. Sorry. When you have some kind of move toward impulsive move towards upside, oftentimes you get this bear flag that flags towards downside. No, sorry, bull flag that flags towards downside. This is a very bullish flag because you are just pulling it down, because you had a impulsive move, and when you have impulsive move, you extend from the moving averages, then you flag slowly towards downside to hit these moving averages, and then you break up and you continue the next move towards upside. So this is a very, very bullish move. On the other hand, when you start flagging towards the upside, this is a very bearish move. So this is not a bull flag, this is a bearish upside channel. I don't know what, it's not bear flag, but it's very bearish move. So when you have impulsive move and you start flagging towards the upside, this is a very, very bearish. Why? Because you extend it from the moving averages, but you are still pushing it towards the upside. You're still trying to break the the resistance up and continue higher. And oftentimes in any kind of normal market, this tends to actually break on the downside and have a big pullback on the downside, break also the moving averages. So you extend, then you flag towards the upside, but because you are already extended, you're already exhausted, you cannot break the resistance, and you pull towards the downside. On the other hand, bull flag goes flags towards the downside, goes to the moving averages, relax, consolidates, and then breaks, and then have enough force to actually continue towards the upside. So that's a bull flag. What you're gonna see here, if you invert the chart, up here, this is actually a bearish move. If you look at this bullish move, bullish move. But you have this very impulsive move towards the upside, and then you're flagging up here. You see up here, you're flagging, but you're flagging towards the upside. Now this should actually technically break on the downside, but we just saw that these kind of moves, this flagging in the opposite direction, because bear flag should be something like this, right? That should be the bear flag. But this over here on the downside, this is not bear flag, this is exhaustion happening right now on the chart. And when you fail to break the resistance, you go other direction, very volatile, move to the other direction. So in other circumstance, we would be looking at this as actually something very bullish move towards the upside. Unfortunately, this isn't the case right now. And yesterday as well, we showed you a couple of examples. But before we do that, I can show you up here that we had the same thing up here. We had a bullish move towards the upside up here, and then we had this exhaustion up here at the top. It doesn't matter. It's not the channel. It's some kind of whatever it is, right? We had this exhaustion. So you have an impulsive move, and then you have exhaustion towards the other side, and then you break the support and you dump on the downside. That's very normal, right? That's a normal move. So these exhaustions, when you have a flag that flags towards the upside after an impulsive move, oftentimes intends to break on the downside. Oftentimes. Now, what we have seen yesterday when we were actually analyzing this is that these moves, these exhaustion moves in strong up or down trends can actually break through to the upside, right? They can then they can break towards the upside. So you see up here there is some kind of a, you know, impulsive move with the exhaustion flagging towards the upside, and then it breaks towards the upside. This is a very bullish move, very bullish move as well. See here, you know, impulsive move with the exhaustion flag here at the upside, exhaustion flag to, you know, flagging towards the upside, and then breaks the resistance and continues towards the upside, right? So this can definitely break towards the upside and downside as well. The question is, you know, where will this break? Now what we just saw over here, this was you know, the very bullish big move right after we had hit the capitulation downside. You see that these moves during the you know hugely bullish moves, they do tend to break towards the upside. But the same thing goes on the downside. When you have a bearish move towards downside and a strong downtrend, and you get this flagging, towards downside, if you are very bearish, you know, you break that and you continue towards downside. So just because we have this, you know, flagging towards downside right now, it's not actually a bull flag. This can actually be a lot worse than if we had just a bull flag up here, sorry, bear flag up here. If you just had a normal bear flag, it wouldn't be as bad as this is. This is actually very bad. And if you break the support on the downside, that's gonna be incredibly bad. So let me just redraw the lines up here again. Not this one. So this is some kind of channel towards downside. Now the problem up here, the big problem is that this resistance up here is very strong. This resistance up here is very strong. We tried several times to get above that. We tried several times to get above the resistance. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. We failed all 4 times to get above the resistance. And right now we are hitting that, you know, we got rejected. And I just told you that this last move down here looks like a bear flag actually. Bear flag, and it might actually push us all the way down, even outside of this channel, and it does not look good, right? It does not look good. So the problem up here with this flagging up here is that we don't have enough bullishness to break through towards the upside. We don't have enough bullishness. So this flagging towards downside, although in any other scenario, normal scenario, I would say this would, you know, definitely break towards you know, upside, and we would get the reversal up here. I still think this is gonna break towards downside, and we're gonna go to some kind of, you know, 23, 25 area down here. So that's what I'm looking for still, and I still don't, you know, have no reason to actually change my mind when it comes to this, and I still think the, you know, the move towards downside should happen. Immoral, how you doing, man? Michael Mastery, how late are you? Late enough. Mukbang Crypto is your ticket to millions of followers, my friend. Mukbang Crypto. Mukbang is when you are eating a lot of stuff. Mukbang. You know, mukbang is, you know, people just eating a lot of stuff. How am I gonna incorporate this into the crypto? I don't know, man, but thanks for the tip. I'm seeing more of it. So it doesn't have to be a channel. There is definitely some, you know, other patterns that can be on this chart, but you know, right now I think this channel is actually a lot more significant. I've been waiting for an intermediate bottom, and I'm getting impatient, so maybe doing a kind of a half DCA deal on my usual holds soon. Bear, bull, bull, bear, just gold animal. Yeah, Bitcoin is an animal, man. Dollar cost average is the way to go. Limits buy is lower. It might be that. There's a huge problem that can, you know, occur in the price of Bitcoin, guys. The problem that I'm seeing is because there are right now people calling below this levels below the 200 weekly moving average, right? Simple moving average up here. We are looking at some kind of 23 because next week this is gonna, you know, start climbing up a little bit up higher up here. The problem up here, guys, is if we break the 23k, okay? So although we do know that where the bottom should be, I think the bottom should be down here somewhere, right? I think that's enough. The problem, the big problem, the way I see it, will occur, and you know, I don't know what I'm gonna tell you about crypto and Bitcoin then, if we go below the 200 moving average. Like we did that before. Let's go up to this chart up here. We did that before, you know, over here one time during Corona dump, you know, but that was you know, very special black swan event, you know, and we couple of times, you know, wicked below 200 moving average down here with the wicks. But if we start closing below and you know, 200 moving average, and we start going down here below, and then we don't see, and if then we see failure to get back and so forth. If you start going below this 200 moving, yeah, I would say anything below 200 moving average and lower down here, it might be just very, very terrible for crypto. So maybe that's the bottom, because you know, I think that this is the worst case scenario down here. So you know, worst case scenario down here might, you know, happen, and if that happens, maybe this is the bottom and at 23, 25 that everybody is looking at, right? So down here below the 200 moving average, because we also said 200 moving average, a lot of people are looking at 200 moving average, guys. A lot of people are looking at 200 moving average. Your grandma, my grandma, everybody's grandma is looking at 200 weekly moving average. So maybe that's not gonna be that very significant. I'm gonna show you one thing, guys. I'm late. WTF, we got a scammer. TLI00. Yeah, we got a scammer, guys. We got a scammer. So be careful about a scammer. Will we see 60k levels? I'm gonna just report this scammer, please. Twitter.com TLI. Oh, there we go. I think I made the name legit. Jules in the chat. Hi, Jules, man. And also prices below 200 weekly. Yeah, I mean, it can be also prices below 200 moving, but I would say this is something is wrong with Bitcoin if you actually start closing below 200 moving average. But there is one thing I want to show you about 200 moving average. 200 moving average right now is at 22,000, right? Business is in stock bear market either. So 200 moving average is right now, simple 200 moving average is at 22,000 right now. So we are looking at down here some kind of levels. But every single trader everywhere in the world, you know, they are trying to be cool and whatnot. Nah, just kidding. But they're using exponential moving average. Now look at exponential moving averages, guys, up here. This is the 200 exponential moving average up here at 27. So if we go below the 22, you know, 200 moving average exponential, this is EMA, this is SMA, this is the, you know, normal stuff, this is abnormal stuff. So this is the 200 weekly, and you can see the difference. I mean, difference is pretty huge. This is 22,000, this is 27,000. So you know, it's very important which moving averages you guys use. Like it's not small difference. You miss 27 and you start going below down there, you might think we're gonna go down to, you know, to some kind of, you know, 10k or whatever, right? You gotta know where your support lines are, man. You gotta decide. You gotta decide right now. Are you gonna? His account is removed. No way. Is it? Let's check it out. TLI crypto. Nah, he's still there, man. Says I'm blocked. He blocked me, man. He blocked me. Can't see him from Switzerland. No, he's still there. So you gotta decide, guys. You gotta decide whether you're gonna use EMAs or simple moving averages, you know, normal moving averages. What is gonna be your support line? Because we all know that, you know, moving averages are support lines and resistance lines. They are very, very important in tech analysis. You gotta decide which one are you gonna use. And as you see right now, the difference is huge. I mean, difference is huge between 27 and 22,000. So you gotta, you know, figure out which you're gonna, you know, where you're gonna put your stop losses and stuff like that. When you're gonna start buying, when you're gonna start. Because if you think that the 200 moving average down here and you start buying here and it starts going down, and then you know, exit the trade up here and just bounces right back up here, you know, you kind of miss the targets, guys. You kind of miss the targets, right? So this is the big problem right now. I think, from what I, you know, from what I might, you know, from my experience, I think the legit thing to do is doing the simple moving averages. I think exponential moving averages is a scam. I think exponential moving averages is a scam, and people are saying it's react faster price, man. Don't get me into that. But you gotta figure out which moving average are you gonna use. Can't see him from Switzerland. Are you single? No. Wife and kids, man. My girlfriend would. Dude, don't. 300 moving EMA. Yeah, so the people are right now seeing that, okay, this 27 might fall, so what's the next level? But 300 EMAs are, it's not very special, guys. It's not very special. Let's see here. 300 EMA. 300 EMA is going to be around, down here somewhere. There you go. Around 21,000. So, people are pushing it. But, then and after that they're gonna be using 400 EMA and 500 EMA. No, there's like 50, 100, 200 moving average. That's it. Anything else, you gotta go up to time frames. You gotta go up to time frames. You gotta go up to time frames for that. You gotta go up to time frames for that. So we got only like and we use 10, 10 because it's fast. 10, 20, 50. 100, 200. No such thing as 150, 300, 600. We like to use 666 on the daily time frame. This is weekly, but on the daily time frame, you see very nicely 666, man, support line, bam, right back down again, right over here. 666 daily moving average. See, very nice, very nice. 666 daily moving average. You like that? 233 EMA fib now. Yeah, I mean, you can use whatever, but I think there is more psychology, but I think there is more psychological. 666 moving average is a lot more important than some x fib number line. I think this has more value. I don't know why. Evening, everybody. Hope all is well. All is well. Why didn't you stop loss on USD? Expensive like election. Yeah. How's your yearly chart looking? So you can look at it, of course, on big time frames as well. Up here, let's go down there. Let's clean up the chart up here first and just clean up everything from the chart. Let's go to the weekly chart, down here, and let's pop the moving averages on the chart. 10, 20, 50. Right now, if you go to the monthly time frame, we got this 50 moving average. 50 moving average on the monthly time frame is around 21,227. Also might act as a very important level of support right now. So that's what we got right now. We got this 250 moving average down here, and after that we gotta go pretty low to get any kind of supports down here. That's 14, 15. If you go to the weekly time frame down here, there is of course stop here at 19,000 as well down here, but yeah, there is something down here as well around 10, 11,000, 12,000, whatever that's gonna be like, right? But most likely right now, the way I see it is 23 to 25 level as support. Let's go even higher time frames. This is the monthly time frame. Let's go higher time frame. Let's go 3 months, 2 months. What are we gonna go? 6 months. 6 months up here. So you can see this 10 moving average, because we have been holding this 10 moving average for a long time. So 10 moving average is right now at 19,000 and 20 moving averages are down at 10,000. I don't think this 10 moving average can, maybe on the week. I don't know, man. I don't. This is 6 months time frame right now. Still got 1 month left on this close up here. And it looks like extend snake pattern up here as well, forming up here. Nah, it's not. It's too early. It's too early. But look at these 6 months weeks on the upside, man. Look at these 6 months weeks on the upside. They're ugly. They're ugly. Let's go to 12 months. This is yearly time frame. Really time frame down here at 13,000. 10 moving average down here at 30,000. Also this top up here is at 13,000 right now. So maybe some people that are just watching year on year, looking at this, and you can see here we had 1, 2, 3, 4 yearly candles, a red candle, 1, 2, 3 red candle, 1, 2, 3 red candle. So maybe we are meant to be below 47,000 up here. What's that? 47,000, 46,000. Maybe we are meant to be below 46,000 for the the rest of the year down here, and just hover down here, and then eventually get the next 3 red 3 years in green, because you can see here we got 3 green years 1 red, 3 green years, 1 red, 3 green years, you know. So we are getting through this, guys. We're getting through this. But you know how this actually play out. Maybe this is gonna be the first time that we don't have, you know, I mean, the history is not that, you know, giant, but maybe this just becomes, you know, a green candle, just continues pumping towards the upside. We get, you know, some huge moves up here. It's gonna go like, you know, like this up here. So we're gonna see that. The devil only knows why. 666. That I'm wiser as the market didn't play out. Never underestimate the market, guys. So that's Bitcoin right now. DXY, let's go check out how DXY is doing up here. Still had a pullback down here on the weekly time frame. On the daily time frame, we are still holding this, you know, this support line. So not much is happening down here. Of course, not much happening. This has been closed for the last 2 days. So you know, the markets haven't been open for 2 days. So this is actually just staying there right now. It's not moving. This 20-minute right now, you know, it's open. It's gonna open tomorrow. Now on 23rd, yeah, well, right now it's, you know, 12.002, but it's all first time 8-week red candle. Anything is possible. Anything is possible, unless you made an interesting video today. Yeah, unless you made an interesting video. I saw Koinski talking about his video, but I did not see what he was talking about. So maybe we're gonna all together watch Alessio Restani's video and see what he's talking about. So let's go and do that, guys. Let's go watch Alessio Restani's video. This 4-hourly chart. It's nice. BCS turned stable for now. Interesting Alessio video looking a bit at 12k. The short answer, he disagrees and sees the low being around 23k mark. Oh, so he actually, you know, thinks that, you know, I might be correct. Okay. Wojak got rock pull ball. Yeah, that's me. Alessio Rastani. Okay, so everybody's talking about this video down here. So we're gonna watch it live on stream. Hopefully I don't get, you know, copyrighted or whatever. You know, tell Alessio Rostani that we love the guy and we are just spreading the word. Okay. How long is the video? 18 minutes long. No, we're not gonna watch this live. Okay.
Is Bitcoin ultimately heading towards 12,000?
No.
As a target, as a worst.
The other thing that I'd love to show you.
This guy is very popular right now, you know. He's got, you know, he's been around, you know, for a while, but
as you can see here, from 69k to the lows we made, I believe that was in February, to about 33k, and then what he did was he projected this downward move from here, from the highs we made back in March, all the way, I think it was March, April, anyway, to these lows, to this low here, about 12k. So that's how it came to us 12.
I don't know how they are pulling their lines, guys. I don't know how they are pulling their lines, because this isn't the first time I saw this. Let's go to the chart up here on Bitcoin. Let's go to this chart up here on Bitcoin. So I don't know how they are pulling this out of you know, out this chart. Let me just click this up here. So what he's saying that, you know, this line up here extended from the top up here, goes to 12,000, but mine goes only to 23k. My only goes to 23k, guys. My only goes to 23k. Maybe he doesn't use log chart. Oh, it's regular chart. It's regular chart. So he does like this and pulls it down there, and then you get this 12,000. Ah, okay, I get it. Okay, so he's using regular chart, not a logarithmic chart. So he's using, you know, he's extending from the top to the bottom, just like I did, and you know, over here, top to bottom, and then he's straightening it from the top to up there, all the way down to some kind of, you know, 12,000 down here. Okay, so we see how he got the number. Now we do use logarithmic chart, and there's a reason for that, but you know, I am still, you know, a little bit unsure whether, you know, logarithmic or regular chart should be used, but I'm still using logarithmic chart, because once you start looking at big time frames, I mean, this is very hard to, you know, do TI on. Like, you know, over here you can do TI with regular charts, but you know, as soon as you start looking at a little bit, you know, larger stuff, you know, it kind of gets, you know, so, but you know, on a logarithmic chart, we are right now targets at 23,000. So you know, so the first, you know, problem up here with this chart over here is that, you know, he's using the regular chart, not logarithmic chart. So the question is whether a logarithmic or a regular should be used.
Okay, projection. Let me show you this. By the way, this 12,000 figure does not change if I change the chart from logarithmic to standard.
Yeah, it does. I just showed you that. I just showed you that.
So this is a standard non-logarithmic chart, okay? And you can see it still says down here, it still says 12,000.
Okay, so Fibonacci still says that 12,000, that's fine. But maybe he's doing something wrong, because even Fibonacci, if you look at Fibonacci tool, Fibonacci extensions, retracements. This is auto Fibonacci retracement. Okay, we don't need auto. Just use this one up here. Where is it? But this is mine. Okay, that's mine. But the thing is, this is not new. Wait. Style, and down there you can see fib levels based on logarithmic scale and fib levels based on the regular scale. So let's use the logarithmic scale and find his extensions. This extension, I think it is something like this up here, right? So 12,000 down here. No, I didn't do that. What did it do? What did it do? Bottom to top, did it do weekly time frame maybe? Let's see up here. That's one. But how does he pull the line?
As you can see here, so it doesn't change. So I want to explain to you,
I don't know, doesn't matter,
why I actually find this problematic and why I respectfully disagree with Gareth here on this point.
We don't use Fibonacci on this channel, you know, so we don't care about this stuff. You know, this is not for us.
So let me just remove this for a moment here, okay? And let me show you an example. Let's go back a few years. I want to go back to the bear market, that major drop we had in 2014 and 2013. Okay, you can see it right here on this chart. So we're going to measure this first move here, this initial drop. We can call this the A wave, and then project it from the probable B.
And we also don't do Elliott phase, but okay, let's watch what
as you can see here. I'm going to just drop it right here at the guys. I'll show you exactly where it is. It's down here. Look at this. So you will see that's my red line. But look at the figure, look at the number it says over here. It says the same red line you'd expect to see down here, okay? Where is it? Okay, we can't see it at all. In fact, let me turn this into a standard mode. This is a logarithmic chart. I want to turn this into a standard mode, okay? So the question is, where is our red line, okay? You can see there's the 0 mark. There it is, 0. And yet we cannot see the red line, the symmetrical 100% projection. I'll show you where it is, guys. I'll show you exactly where it is. It's down here. Look at this.
Below the 0.
So you will see.
Okay, so you're just saying that Fibonacci doesn't work, or you know that that the level is not.
Is turn on.
Okay,
and
he's talking about.
Now remember, if we remove block scale setting, okay, time round, we get that red line.
Okay, still
of
talking
the
about
probable
Fibonacci's.
B wave. If I was to remove 23K, because I know some people are going to misinterpret this. They're going to think, oh, so this means Bitcoin has to move to 23K. No, absolutely not. These are probabilities. Okay, it does not mean here, because he said that it is worth this. So I look forward to speaking with Gareth Soloway, hopefully on our own rights, about his 12K.
Okay. He's also on our side, guys. We got Alessio Restani on our side. We are looking at 23K. He doesn't believe in 12K either. So, you know, that's good. So, nobody believes in 12K, guys. So maybe we're just gonna go to 12K just because nobody believes that. But, you know, 23, you know, we are looking at that. So there is that, guys. There's that. You heard it here from Alessio Restani. Do you ever buy knockout roses? What are knockout roses, man? Don't even know what that is. By the way, Phantom did pump today. Big time, guys, big time. Up here, let's remove the chart up here a little bit, and you can see here. I think maybe we should put something like this up here. Be something like this. It looks better on the downside than here because that's engulfing. But then you're not touching everything. Maybe something like this. There we go. And as soon as we broke this, you know, it pounced big time. Like it was up 25% for the day. It was 25%, but you know, this trend line is very nice trend line. So there is this. By the way, we gotta check how God's Unchained is doing right now. Wow, it just keeps on pumping, man. It just keeps on pumping. Come on, man. Come on. 300% towards the upside. God damn it. I'm just getting more and more salty over this, man. I'm just getting more and more worried. I was thinking like, okay, maybe Bitcoin is gonna pull this thing back. There is no pullbacks, guys. There is this. I mean, it just pumps. It just pumps. It just pumps, man. It just pumps big time, big time. Yeah, yeah, the vertices are definitely coming in, but this can still, you know, this 1 hour time frame, this 4 hour just, you know, is wrecking it towards upside. There is divergence on upside, there was bearish, bullish divergence on the bottom side. You know, it just jumped like, you know, from 29 all the way to 70 on RSI on the daily time frame. It stopped below yesterday. It stopped below the 50, so I was like, maybe it's gonna pull back a little bit. What, you know, whatever. Just keeps on pumping, man. Just keeps on pumping. This monthly, this weekly up here. Right now hitting these resistance, you know. Oh man, oh man, oh man. What is God's Monka? God's Unchained. It's a game. God's Unchained. So you know, we were looking at some kind of, you know, small cap altcoins, and somebody suggested God's Unchained, and we checked it out, and I liked it. Actually, you know, of all the stuff that we actually checked out, I liked God's Unchained. Up 40% today. God damn it. So, and yesterday somebody told me that, hey man, it's pumping like crazy, but this has been pumping for the 3 days right now. So insane moves on this chart. So it's still continue pumping towards upside. The question is, let's try to analyze this a little bit. Over here, let's go to 1 hourly time frame. Where's the trend up here? Bottom. This engulfing, but it should be someplace up here. 20 moving average, give or take, needs to break that. Top side, you know, it's gonna have, you know, hard time breaking that. I think it's more like a channel. Give or take. Yeah, let's say it's a channel. It's a rising channel. So failure, you know, up here right now should be again support down here, and you know, it goes up here, but you know, the more it goes in the channel up here, you know, it's kind of, it becomes a little bit dangerous. But if it falls out the channel, it might have a pullback. If it goes out of the channel to upside, it might increase in speed. Life, man, life. Andre Kronia might come back to Phantom, that's why pump. Oh, okay, did not know that. Sophie's in the chat. No, Sophie, we drinking milk tonight as well. We do believe in the 12k. No, we don't believe in 12k, man. 12k is, you know, out of target. So there you go, guys. You know what I'm thinking right now of this latest move on Bitcoin. Right now, the 4 hourly time frame I explained earlier. If you haven't not done it yet, there is a pinned Twitter account in the chat right now. It's there is some kind of scammer that's impersonating me, so you know, please, if you can, stop by the channel, you know, report the channel, so you know, he can stop, you know, scamming people from my, you know, from my people watching me, right? Cheers anyway, cheers. Firms day, not blockchain, cannot scale, only available options Cardano. What does DAG mean? DAG versus blockchain. Can you even do this? DAG, a quick comparison. The direct Achilles graph, or DAG, is another form of DLT. Oh, is graph DAG? The graph is the DAG. Happy is for this and our future. DAG. No deck. No decks. I don't know. Can somebody tell me if the graph is a DAG? Direct acyclic graph or DAG is another form of DLT. What's DLT? Some consider it to be arrived to connect the blockchain, others an enabler. Both blockchains and DAG records transactions on a distributed ledger, but do so in a starkly different ways. We'll briefly compare them in terms of how they work, their strengths and weaknesses in structure. Blockchain consensus, pros, cons. Blockchain represents of DAG network is a digital transaction linked to both. Blockchain is distributed ledger replicated by all nodes in the network. Yeah. This distributed ledger forms a chain of blocks and transactions in an unaltered chronological order. Transactions are bundled into blocks to be validated. Validated blocks are then stamped and added to the chain of previously validated blocks. Yeah. By comparison, a DAG network is of individual transactions linked to multiple other transactions. There are no blocks of transactions in a DAG networks. If blockchain is a linked list, a DAG is a tree branching out from one transaction to another, and so on. But how is it verified? So I don't know much about this, you know, we won't get into that. Same as Hubbard designed to suck money from retailers. Nothing compared to Cadena, it's all crap. You think DAG is crap? I don't know, man. I don't know. Look at this 2 minutes video. No thank you, man. Phantom FTM DAGs are not blockchains, they are not cannot scale. Don't know about that. I'm not gonna go into that discussion because again, not my field of expertise, if there is any such thing. Anyways, guys, we're gonna stop the stream there. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Hit the like button on the way out. You know, report the scammer in the linked comment. Besides that, this looks a little bit bearish. We are expecting new moon in 8 days. Right now it's 22nd, so in 8 days up here, around here there will be a new moon somewhere around here, and we are expecting it only after the new moon has played out will we start becoming super bullish, guys. We're gonna play all the best songs, and you know, we're gonna have a nice time. That said, everybody else, thanks for stopping by. See you again tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday, so we're gonna do late night stream as well. Check that out. Bye bye, guys. And let's me end with, of course, some chill music. Bye bye.